The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.
David, let us now zoom out a little bit and look at the bigger picture. What could be the new components for supporting exports from Georgia, and what role could a diversified pool of exhibition opportunities play for those keen on exports? Giorgi Isakadze talked to Mikheil Khidureli, head of Enterprise Georgia.
Misha, thank you so much for, well, as always, for the quick traditional response. My objective for this interview definitely is going to be expert, but I really want to mention about the trigger of our interview, which is Anuga exhibition, which was held maybe a month and a half ago, if I'm mistaken.
Yes.
It was held in Germany, in Köln. Very important exhibition, but it is another. You're reporting. I mean, your agency is reporting about 3.7 million Georgian lari already contracted for Georgian entrepreneurs. Please brief us about the exhibition itself, which means that it's just the beginning. For the contracts, which was just done within the month, more than 1 million. And please tell us about Georgian wine. I mean, it was some other goods which was to mention even more.
Thank you, Giorgi. Always a pleasure. Yeah, I think we are always talking about FDI and investment, and we talk about export even less. And I think it definitely deserves a designated attention. Anuga is one of the, let's say, the most successful exhibitions that is attended by Georgian companies. 16 Georgian companies attended this year. We already have a pre-agreement of around 4 million Georgian lari, and you are right, the first orders are always low in terms of the, let's say, in terms of the value, because companies need to test the Georgian company
first. The value and the future interest as well.
Of course. It's always, the first one is always the smallest one, and then it grows. But I think from one exhibition, it's only 1.5 months past, and we already have almost 4 million Georgian lari agreements, which is important. What is most important is that the products are diversifying, right? So if before it was dominated by wine, now we have hazelnut, which is important. We have honey, and that has a great potential, and we have some kind of herbs. It's called
Zirtpila. It was yeah.
It's used in pharmaceutical business. It has a high content of calcium, and this is one of the things that is, let's say, gets attention of foreign importers. What is also most important?
Please, Misha, go ahead. But it was more than 300 meetings held in Köln, in Germany. It was presented by various investors and interesting groups. And who are the main partners? I mean, who contracted Georgian entrepreneurs?
Yeah, these are the companies. Of course, I mean, it's the company's relations is always confidential. But these are the companies. Some of them from Germany, some of them international. The traders. The companies have opportunity to present their products directly, and the traffic on Anuga is very, very intense. There's a lot of people going in, going out, and year after year, we always try to have our stand on a visible place. So, and because this is important, because it attracts most traffic. So this is one thing. We're going to continue on organizing other exhibitions, like big exhibitions like CL Paris. We hope that next year we will attend physically the China Import Expo Shanghai, which is one of the most successful ones. And also we are diversifying our products that we are exhibiting. And next year, for example, we are bringing Georgian solar panel manufacturer to United States. That will have an exhibition there, which means that this is again a new sector. Another one is the birds and animals and pets nutrition, food. component that is also being added to our list, and we will be bringing 4 Georgian companies from this sector to Abu Dhabi, again a new sector. And of course, a good news is that our beneficiary Dr. Goods as well is attending an exhibition which is not organized by Enterprise Georgia, but the good thing to mention is that it will be the first case where
independently, they will participate independently. I mean, Dr. Goods.
Yes, independently in Düsseldorf, and this is also a new sector. This medical
equipment.
So we see that it's not only wine anymore, and we are expanding there as well. The next thing that I want to mention to you is the technical assistance for export program that we will be launching from the beginning of next year, from January. This means that the exporters, excluding the agriculture...
Yes? This is a new launching or additionally service which you discussed with the Prime Minister and other members of the economic team, the meeting which was held in the State Chancellor a few days ago. This is a new program or some additional value?
No, the meeting with the Prime Minister was concentrated on the FDI and investment attraction. Okay. The program that I'm mentioning was pre-agreed with the government and the Prime Minister before this meeting. Okay. It's a long way that we've been preparing this product. This is a product excluding agricultural exporters because Rural Development Agency and the Ministry of Agriculture has its own export technical assistance program. So we concentrated to fill up the gap of non-agricultural exporters. So what we are helping the companies will be things like co-financing the entrance fee in foreign supermarket chains. This is very important. Another thing is branding, packaging, and of course certifying, right? We will be helping companies to co-finance the quality audit of the factory, and then of course the licensing and certifying the factories. I think this is important. Another big thing that we did with the banks, of course, is a new program that is called Business Export, which means that the companies, the sectors that are export sectors will benefit from our subsidies on loan interest payment, credit guarantee scheme, and in addition to this, they will have 15% cashback out of the whole amount of the loan. So, for example, if the beneficiary gets the loan of 1 million Georgian lari, they will get 150,000 Georgian lari back to their business, right? Which they can use either for the raw materials, either for the capex.
Operational costs.
Their choice, right? Yeah. And of course, the trainings, right? All things cannot be done if the exporters are not, let's say, highly qualified. So you know that every year we have export certification program that at minimum is being graduated by 70 highly qualified export managers. These are the guys that go back to their companies and are conducting export operations and negotiating with foreign importers. So this is important. So with this, to conclude, you see that we diversify not just exhibitions, but we diversified products. And we are helping the companies from day one, from financing the factory from the scratch. When they are ready to export, then we help them for different things like certifying, training, and now we will also co-finance the entrance fees as branding as well. So it's a full scale of help from Enterprise Georgia, and you can see also the results. Yeah, every time we post the success cases of, I'm not going to mention the names, but every time you see that very specific individual success cases are coming in, like to Japan, to China, to Europe. So I think the future is bright.
Thank you, Misha, so much for the update, for the quick response, and my special thanks to you. Right now, I'm already in charge how Zirtkabila can be mentioned in English as well. So
it's my bad. I was preparing for this call, but I didn't translate it. So I just missed it.
But it's quite difficult, and now you have the precise explanation how it is useful for our.
In pharmaceuticals, it contains vitamin C, and this is how it gets the.
I'm so happy with this diversification of our export goods. So good luck to you guys, and all the best to your team.
The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.